Hi, this is Simone with Simone Legal, and today I want to talk to you about estate planning. We firmly believe that everybody should have, at the very least, a living trust package, and we offer this to you at a very reasonable cost, and as they say, it's priceless. Now in life, especially these times, there's so much uncertainty going on. Nobody knows what's going on tomorrow, let alone 10 years from now. There's one thing, though, we can all be certain of, unfortunately, it's that we're all going to pass away. And we don't want to leave that up to chance. We don't want your family having to go through probate, paying attorneys, having a judge decide who gets what, infighting, possibly litigation and lawsuits. This can take care of all that. And even better, this is a living trust. What does that mean? Well, a living trust means that even while you're alive, this will be good for you while you're alive. For example, let's say you were in a car accident, you and your spouse were in the same car and you both got in a bad car accident and you became unconscious. Then what happens? Who's going to take care of you? Who's going to make the medical decisions? Without this, you could have a horrible, terrible mess. It could end up being strangers deciding whether you live or die, what kind of treatment you're going to have. Who knows? You don't want that to happen. You don't want your family to be shut out either. The privacy laws are very strict in America. There's a law called HIPAA, and there are actually stories of children who have not been able to see their own parents in the hospital because this was not done. So you want to have this done for while you're alive and after you're alive. So let's go through it. I'll show you how comprehensive it is. This is about 200 pages, but we can get this done very quickly and at a very reasonable cost. So in my opinion, it's a no-brainer. So we get a nice covering notebook. We have table contents. It's all tabbed. You want to put this in a nice, safe place that everybody knows about. God forbid if and when you pass away, you want your heirs to find this. They'll easily be able to find whatever they need. This is a living trust, so you can modify this document while you're alive as you wish. So we have a table of contents. We have a trust agreement here. This is, as I said, the living trust. You can modify this. This will handle things while you're alive and after you're alive. Now, you don't want to just have a living trust. Let's say, for example, you do this now, and 5 years from now, you buy a piece of property, you sell another one, you get something else, and you pass away. This will not handle it because it won't be in here. So you want to have what's called a pour-over will. So this is a pour-over will. And this will handle, it pours over whatever is not in the trust into this will. So that's why I call it a pour-over will. So you want to have the living trust and you want to have the pour-over will. You don't want one or the other. If you have just a will, that's not going to keep you out of probate court. You don't want that. Another thing we give you is a certificate of trust. This is sometimes, let's say you have a property that's titled in the trust. You don't want to give somebody your entire trust. The great thing about the living trust is it's a private document. This is not for anyone's eyes but yourself and your spouse and maybe some people in your family. You let them see this. That's it. Nobody else gets to see what's in here. So the certificate of trust is just a summary of who does what, who's the trustee, who has the power, and that would be something you would send, for example, if you're buying or selling real estate that's entitled in the trust. Then we have durable power of attorney. This is very important, again, if you're incapacitated, but sometimes even if not, you might want to have somebody handle certain very complicated financial transactions, you never know. This is the Advanced Health Care Directive. So if you're in the hospital, you're incapacitated, this is for you, this is for your family, this is for everybody, so that everyone knows what's going on. A very important thing, as I mentioned before, was the HIPAA law. So we have a HIPAA waiver, and that allows people to come and see you. Otherwise, the privacy laws will keep your family away from you in the time of need. You don't want that. So you want to have this HIPAA waiver, very important. And there's more things in this package. There's burial instructions. You don't want to be there any doubt on what happens when you pass away with that. And funeral directions, everything you want covered now. You don't want your family who will already be grieving to have to worry about that. And finally, there's a section for all the various assets and deeds. You need to deed your real property into the trust. We draft the deeds for you and help you file them and get them recorded at the county recorder, wherever the property is located. So that's it. My opinion is a no-brainer. So call Simone Legal. Talk to us about this living trust package. It's very reasonable, and I'm sure you'll be very glad you did it. It won't take too much of your time. It won't take too much of your money. And as I said before, it's priceless. So call us at 833-9-SIMONE, or once again at SimoneLegal.com. Thanks a lot for listening and have a great day.